guys. This is a live reaction to the Post Malone's Murder Circus. I've done this before with previous trailers. People liked it, so we're doing it again. Full disclosure, this is something that I have no idea about. I have not read any Discords, any Twitter threads, Blue Sky threads, social media threads, nothing. I was informed by friends and by Twitch chat that there is a circus involving the singer known as Post Malone. I am aware of Post Malone's music, of course. I listen to the radio, I can hear him. Primarily, I really only know him because I'm a Magic the Gathering nerd, and he's a Magic the Gathering nerd, and to me, it's pretty cool. So, I'm going to watch it now, react in real time, and get my thoughts. Let's do it. Cry engine. Sorry, that was me. Okay, cool. Juggling clowns. Awesome. I hope they're in the game. Juggling poison bombs and liquid bombs. I hope, finally, by the way, we get our first Hellfire Bomb skin. There was no legendary Hellfire Bomb skin. I would like one, please and thee. Cool.
Hello, I'm Dennis Schwartz,
Hi, baby.
Design Director for Hunt Showdown 1896. Today I'm excited to share more info about our next update, Post Malone's Murder Circus, the latest in-game event coming to Hunt on December 12th, 2024. This is our biggest event ever, and we are so excited to show you what's in store.
Okay. Could be cool, could be lame.
First off, we are thrilled to be collaborating with artist and Hunt superfan Post Malone. As a core Hunt player himself, Post Malone brought and inspired tons of ideas and feedback on unique themes.
I like that music in the background, it's kind of jaunty.
Equipment. Players will see him featured as the Post King and Ringmaster of the Murder Circus, a deadly carnival that once operated under his control, but now runs rampant under the influence of a corrupted artifact called the Heliostone.
Cool, lore.
This event brings...
If you care about lore, by the way, specifically the Hunt lore, let me know in the comments. I don't know really anyone that does, and when they had the Book of Weapons, the Monstrum book, all of that, when they removed that from the game, I feel like a big chunk of the lore element went with it. If it's something you care about, let me know.
Brings in a new circus-themed compound, stunning new weapons, traits, other gameplay activities, and more. We also welcome Ursa Mortis, a massive bloodthirsty bear who defends the carnival from intruders.
So, a bear to get into the carnival could be good. Who knows?
The new Murder Circus compounds will be present across various locations.
Let's full screen
on
this.
our maps and Bounty Hunt. Hunters can explore the circus ring, surrounding booths, and spend their pledge marks on exclusive...
How much will you... We don't know. How much will I what? How much will you... That's a K. Test your skill? How much will you... who knows. Anyway.
...sealed rewards and equipment. A unique addition is the mysterious fortune teller machine. Here you can...
Cool. So, David is the fortune teller. Thank you, Bayou Santa. Very matter of you. Love that.
Use pledge marks to let fate decide on random traits or other rare rewards you receive. These fortune teller machines will appear in the Murder Circus compounds, as well as randomly at supply points. Many grunts that roam the world during the event will be members of the circus, running around with their murderous laughs and freaky costumes. Hunting them down will yield extra event points.
Okay, cool.
To make the circus even more exciting, we have a new monster coming. Say hello to Ursa Mortis, a two-headed bear who can...
Well, how much damage did you just do there, bear friend? Let's have a look.
Ursa Mortis, a
Oh, he's already missing 50.
two-headed bear.
So... not much. Really? Not much at all. You're already missing a 50 brick. At what point...
The Mortis.
Yeah, I'm going to put you at about, what, 40, 42, 40 and change?
Two-headed bear.
Okay, so you don't really do much. And I'm sure people might be like, oh, Alan, horn skin. No, that's not a blunt attack. You're bleeding when you're getting hit. It's a rending attack. So, no. Maybe blood... I don't know. We'll see. But basically not too much damage. Cool, cool.
Who can smell nearby bleeding hunters and will charge at them in a frenzy or attack with a lethal roar. Slay the monster for a good chance of getting a free trade.
There's a roar that does...
For a good chance of getting...
Alright, so what? 62-ish? maybe 68.
For a good chance of getting
Raw drains your health. Okay, so damage not too high. Honestly, in my opinion, a charging armored is going to do more damage than this bear.
You'll be able to vow your hunter's allegiance to one of 3 factions known as troupes. The pledge boxes are found at the circus compound or at supply points. When you pledge to a troupe, your hunter will be rewarded with a first trait. To be granted your troupe's second trait, you can further deepen your vow by pledging again for a few pledge marks.
Cool.
To earn pledge marks...
So, there's a whole bunch of things we can do to get these pledge marks. I like them. I think it's interesting that destroying balloons is worth more than killing things. Cool. Kill meat has 5. Good, love that. Investigating clues, so just by playing the game, you gain 6 marks. I like that. It's going to be dependent upon how much everything is valued at, but 6 marks for just doing the game. Pretty good.
Players collect event points. They receive 1 pledge mark for every 25 points collected. Hunters can also now hold up to 9 pledge marks, with some sealed rewards costs having been adjusted around this. Furthermore, as a twist, it is now possible to loot pledge marks from enemy hunters. Don't hold on to them for too long. The Trickshooter troupe is focused on the mastery of weapons and tools and features 2 traits. Ringmaster, which...
Cool, Ringmaster. Lets players retrieve launch projectiles in Darkside. Oh, so it's just better than blades here. So you can hit someone with a thing and then use Darksight to pull it back and deal damage with that. Well, Throwing Knives got a massive update. Throwing Knives, if you haven't tried recently, are really good. They're really good now. They travel quickly, they deal a ton of damage, outright killing you in the chest, you know, or just like almost killing you. So Blademancer, yeah, I can see some use of this, absolutely.
Which allows you to retrieve nearby launched blades via Darksight, and Crackshot, which slightly reduces your weapon.
Players will have reduced shoulder spread and reduced sway and ADS with certain weapons. I'm very interested to see which weapons.
Spread and recoil. The Mystic Troupe channels Darksight to misdirect and confuse their enemies, and track them with every noise they make. The traits you'll gain by pledging to this...
Poltergeist. You'll be able to manipulate doors, elevators, and windows via Darksight. Also works on Beetleview. Now that is pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. This is definitely going to be more stealth-oriented players. I'm expecting to see more solo, you know, little rat use this. I like it. I like what you can do with that. It depends on a few things. It's going to depend on the range that you can do it at, and it's going to depend the channel time. If it's very quick, right, it can't be instant, because otherwise you can just scan a compound and just open everything. If it's very quick, we're talking like a second, right? Or close to what it costs you to actually, in terms of time, to open a door or an elevator or a window, whatever, normally. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. Like I said, dependent on range, dependent on channel time. The fact you can do it from a beetle, also pretty cool. Yeah. I'm assuming all doors opened will be opened at normal speed. Not at a bashed speed. Maybe at a bashed speed? I don't know, but I don't think they're going to be a slow open. So you can, if you crouch and you open a door, you open it slowly. I don't believe that's going to be the case. I think it's designed to distract. It's designed to make noise. The reason why I like this, other than those things, is assuming that the cast time is quick and the range is generous, but not too generous, is that I don't see decoys, as in the throwable decoys that make footsteps, used very often. So combine this with decoys, and combine this with the Poltergeist trait, you can open a door and you can throw a decoy down the end to make a footstep, to legitimately make someone believe that you're there. Is this going to be super useful? Maybe. And I say maybe because it really depends who you're playing against, right? If no one knows what you've got in terms of weapon, and you're both close enough that that is distracting you or drawing your attention that someone is there, most people aren't going... Anyone who's experienced player is not going to push that noise immediately, especially if it's like in a close confined compound, because they might have a shotgun, right? Always be thinking, do they have a shotgun? At least that's what always goes through my head. Do they have a shotgun? Do they have a shotgun? Do they have a shotgun? The moment you know if they don't have a shotgun, okay, cool, different story entirely. Absolutely, I'll rush you. But until then, yeah, maybe not. So, if you know what weapon someone's got, cool, great. If you don't, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I do foresee this getting some use, but not like a ton. It's cute, it's fun. It's really going to depend on what other traits we're getting from the other pacts. But yeah, I would use this. I would use this just for memes. I'd use it not even just for memes. I would use this and try and get some value out of it. Although this is a trait that you actively have to work to get value out of. It doesn't just come attached, but we'll see.
Troupe are Poltergeist, which allows you to manipulate nearby doors, windows, and other interactions, and Blast Sense, which allows you to see gunshots and explosions in Darkside.
We already know Blast Sense. We've had this previously. It's good. Good trait. Really good for new players. Really good for new players indeed. Onboarding for them. Fantastic. It's good.
The Ringmaster troupe is centered around the Circus's Ringmaster, putting on a show with spectacle and mind tricks. The traits you'll gain by pledging to this troupe are Shadow Crush.
Lets you interact with AI in Darkside, dealing damage to AI and targets. I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need the damage numbers. Did they show damage numbers by chance? Did they show anything about numbers? Nope, just Shadow Crush. It just says deal damage. Killing monsters from a distance. So you can now kill monsters in Darkside. Wow. And targets, I may add. Let's talk about this really quickly. This could be a really good addition or a really, really toxic addition, and here's why. One, it depends how much, just based on a few things. It's going to depend on how much damage you deal. If the damage that you can deal with this is enough to kill a general AI, right? So, like, a knife stat, like 100 damage or something. If it's enough to kill a general AI, then I don't... Yeah, fine. That's fine. Killing AI in Darkside, cool. Conserve your ammo, cool. It's going to depend on a few things. 1, the channel time. 2, the cast range. And 3, do I need to have line of sight? Now, we know all Darkside things, so far, you don't actually need to physically be able to have line of sight. You can do things through things, right? You can do it through walls. You can bounty, you can serpent through walls, things like that. Interesting to see how Shadow Crush is going to work. The thing I don't like about it is that you can kill targets with it. Because if the damage is pretty decent, right? If the damage is decent damage, and your team of 2 or 3 has it, this will allow people to steal a bounty kill through the walls. No longer do you need to actually push into the compound, you just need to sit outside the wall, and all of you need to Darkside channel at the same time and deal damage. Is there going to be a cooldown on it? Is there a range limit? What is the damage? We need to know these things. That's what I'm interested to see. But if, let's just say, for example, that you can do this at 25, even 25 meters. If you can deal damage without line of sight at 25 meters, and the damage is even, what, 100 damage, right? That's 300 damage that you can potentially deal to a boss, and you could potentially steal the boss kill. Yes, obviously, then there's the banish coming afterwards, which you're not going to steal. You're not going to steal it because the other players are going to steal it. They're going to get the banish. You'll just get the kill credit. I understand. The point being is that no longer do you need to walk into a boss compound to kill the boss. You do not need to danger yourself. It's going to be pretty dependent. So if you don't need to enter a boss compound to kill the boss anymore, whew, Hunt's come a long way, man. Yeah, so, wow. Like I said, it's going to be dependent on a lot of things. I sincerely hope this does require line of sight. Because just having line of sight will make it so you can't just kill a boss through a wall. We'll see.
Traits you'll gain by pledging to this troupe are Shadow Crush, which allows you to wound and kill monsters via Darkside, and Corpse Seer, which grants you a 2nd of Darkside boost for every looted hunter.
Huh. That's really cool. That's really good. That's really, really good. That's really, really, really good. Getting Darkside boost from looting a hunter, really good. Genuinely really good. Primarily because of the fact that you're getting Darkside boost. That's really cool. All right, I like it. I can see some problems. Primarily with individuals just murdering everyone, stacking up Darkside, and then going to locate the others, but we'll see. I think that's pretty cool.
Speaking of which, While it is now possible for hunters to obtain Darkside boost even without carrying a bounty token, the location where the Darkside boost was gained will be shown on the map with a...
Okay, yep, no, that's cool. That's cool. Here's why it's cool. If you kill someone and then you loot them, you will gain the Darkside boost, but it will show on the map. And the reason why that's cool is because no longer are there going to be times where you're going to hear shots in the distance. How many times have you heard all these shots go off in the distance? There's a giant fight happening on. You didn't spawn in it, right? You just happen to be the team that spawned the other side of the map. But you know there's a server fight going on and you aren't part of the party. That sucks, but you don't know where. You know it's over there in the general distance, but not quite where. If someone has that trait, corpse seer, suddenly, if they loot one person, you will know where everything went down. And most importantly, I believe this is going to be really good to pay attention to the map because you're going to see where people are. This is actually the first time in Hunt that essentially you can see on the minimap, well, I say minimap, on the map where individual players are outside of bounties. That's really, really cool. So it comes with a risk in the sense that you reveal where you are, but it comes with a giant reward. Also comes with a risk, obviously, because you're notifying everyone who's paying attention to the map, but the rewards, I think, are cool. The stuff that you could do with this trait, at least for me, immediately I'm thinking is the ambushes that you can set, okay? This is going to be an event where you need to be paying attention to traps, because all I need to do is kill someone, loot their body, broadcast the entire map that I looted someone here, there's a dead player here, vultures are going to come and get the money, just trap it up. Trap up the body, trap up the compound, yup. Traps are going to be huge. Pay attention to traps. Mark my words, because I will get you with them. End of story.
Scorch mark every time a hunter receives it.
That's cool.
Another quality of life change with this update is that players can now choose when to activate their...
Let me think some more.
Darkside boost. This allows players to conserve this precious resource much more easily. A legacy option where it starts to burn the moment you enter Darkside.
No, you know what? I like it. I like it. No, I like it. It's a good quality of life update. It's good quality of life. I don't need to gatekeep anything. No, good quality of life update. Yep. I'm a fan.
Will still remain for those who prefer.
And there's a legacy option, which I'll actually, honestly, I'll turn it off. This is a good quality of life update. The Shredder. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles called. They want their main antagonist back.
One of the coolest elements of Post Malone's Murder Circus is the new weapon, the...
That. My goodness. Wow.
Shredder. It's a fast-firing, powerful...
Excuse me? Excuse me. Go back.
It's a fast-firing, powerful saw blade launch.
That's Crown of King firing speed, right? Blam, 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 blam.
It's a fast-firing, powerful saw blade launcher.
Yep, you can fire a saw blade launcher at the speed of a crown. Wonderful.
Which can only be obtained from the circus tent by spending pledge marks.
Okay.
It fires both saw blades and...
Okay, 2 hits for an armored.
Frag blades.
And frag blades. Sick.
Only one shredder appears in a circus tent per mission, so keep an eye out for your opportunity to grab one.
Wait. What are we bringing the BFG into Hunt? What is this, the Redeemer from Unreal Tournaments? Right? There's only one of them. You must get it from the circus. Spend your pledge marks. Come on. Don't be shy. Get the Redeemer. Yeah, get the BFG. Come on. Murder the server. We will see. I don't think it's going to be... I think it's very strong. It's obviously strong if there's only one of them. Right? But this is like BFG level awesomeness. Could be cool. Could be toxic. It depends. If there's only one of them, do you leave the map with it? If you leave the map, do you still have it? Let Dennis keep talking.
The saw blade.
It bounces. They bounce.
Are able to bounce.
Okay.
Off hard surfaces and around corners, and are etched with runes to give them potential to ricochet in the direction of nearby enemies.
Okay.
Frag blades burst into lethal shrapnel a few seconds after launch and cannot be retrieved. The shredder will only be available during Post Malone's Murder Circus and will disappear once the...
Yep, it's the Redeemer. It's the BFG. This thing is, Yep. This thing is a powerhouse now. Only one per map? Okay. Do you lose it if you extract with it? I want to know. I'm going to assume yes. It would make sense that you lose the weapon when you extract. And the other things I want to know, actually, I see the saw blades down the bottom. I see those probably look like just regular blades. I'm looking for the explosive blades right here. Cool. Yeah, can I get ammo back from special crates? I would assume so. I don't know if you're going to extract with it, because otherwise you could have games where everyone's got one. Not everyone, but most teams could have one because they've come in with it from other maps. Yeah, okay. So you got 6 saw blades that ricochet, and the frag one ricochets too. That's a pretty powerful weapon. It's, yeah. Okay.
A few seconds after launch and cannot be retrieved. The shredder will only be available during Post Malone's or the Circus and will...
It's going to depend purely upon, can we extract with it? I don't think we can. And also, can we refill the ammo? If we can refill the ammo from special ammo boxes, what is the rate of refilling? Is it 1 or is it 2 blades? Let me know in the comments what you feel is a fair rate of ammo return. I feel like maybe 1 blade or 2. You only can fire 6. Right, you can only fire 6. Getting 2 back per special ammo box, I'm okay with that. But let me know what you think.
Disappear once the event is ended.
As long as you can only hold the 6, I'm actually okay with it. If you can stack more, if you get 6+, like, if you get 6+, if you get 12, no, I'm so that. If you just get 6, I'm okay with it. I'm on board with that. It's cool, BFG weapon, Redeemer, you get 6, you can retrieve the blades, but only if they're non-explosive, low ammo return. It's going to depend on travel time, yeah, look, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I think this could be cool. I don't think this is going to be... I did say BFG Redeemer, that's exactly what it is in terms of there is only one of them. You can pick it up, you can do the thing with it, right? It's a power-up. It's essentially a really, really cool power-up that you only get one of. I don't think it's going to be as dumb as many might think. Truly. Because you're still going to trade with a shotgun. Right? You're still going to trade with a shotgun. And we saw it 2 hits immolators. Depends how much damage it does. Now, if it one-taps a hunter with 6 rounds, cool, whatever. The Nitro does that, but the Nitro's iron sights look like a cat's hole. So, yeah, we'll see.
Of course, no event is complete without new rewards. And with Post Malone's Murder Circus, we're bringing in some awesome circus-themed prizes designed to
Not the One Ring. Okay, sad. Sad.
surprise and delight any hunter out there. We've also got some awesome hunters up for grabs this event.
Ooh, because I know Postie's a magic nerd. I really hope he has, like, hunt sleeves for his decks, like a commander deck. I hope he has hunt-themed sleeves. If he doesn't, why doesn't he? Right? Get the trait artwork on the back of the sleeves. Oh, it's genius. Why? Look at me.
Including the Ringmaster himself, Post Malone, as well as other themed hunters like Chum and Winky. Here's a little sneak peek of some of the weapon skins you can expect. First, we have the
Beautiful. It's a Terminus skin. Lovely. Current Terminus skins, in my opinion, not great. This is beautiful.
Marble Soul, a Terminus shotgun. Next, we have the Lap
That is absolutely stunning. I don't really use the gun, but I just might now.
of Luxury, an 1865 carbine. And lastly, we have Fate's Friend.
No.
And a Centennial Pointman, as well as all new weapons and equipment you can first try out during the event. Choco
Excuse me?
Nu.
Excuse me? What is that? Oh, it's the Chukunu. Right. It's the automatic. It's a semi-automatic crossbow. It's a I believe Japanese, Chinese. You mentioned Chinese. Someone's gonna correct me in the comments. I think Chinese though. Anyway, no, it's Chinese. Surely. Anyway, the point I'm getting at. Yeah. Han Dynasty? Ah, whatever. Anyway.
Choco Nu.
Look at the damage. Let's see. Slap. Okay, yep. Centermass dead.
Choco Nu.
We'll see the damage.
Subsonic.
Subsonic ammo. Interesting. Smaller, weighted bullets with less gunpowder, so they're going to travel really slowly. Really slowly. So we're going to have quieter... So guns that aren't suppressed, you can put quieter rounds. So, the gun might not have a silencer, but I may have a suppressed weapon, essentially, through the rounds, but traveling at, I would imagine, FMJ or slower speeds, most likely slower. It's going to depend on what this can be used on. I would imagine primarily smaller caliber weapons, primarily the compact family. Maybe some medium guns. I can't see this being on too many long ammo guns. Because if you can give me a suppressed, essentially, Mosin, I don't know how I feel about that. However, I am very, very excited at the prospect of a essentially silenced Pax. That makes me happy. No, I don't have a hard-on for the Pax. I just think the Pax True Shot is awesome. I would like some suppressed Pax. That'd be cool.
Bullets.
Give it to me for the Derringer. That's it. Done. Sold.
Sparks pistol silencer.
Terrifying.
Recovery shot.
A shot that restores a lost health chunk. A lost health chunk. Yes. I say yes. Yes, 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 because this is good for onboarding of new players. I like this, right? New players die, new players burn off a bar. Oh no, I slash an immolator, right? Because they just don't listen. And now all of a sudden you can get a bar back without a banish. Yep. Big fan. So, I believe they've learned from other seasons, events, battle passes, whatever you want to call them, where you had an ability to gain a bar back, right? We're talking like, Peacekeeper Pacts, things like that, right? Where you had an ability to get a bar back. Peacekeeper, Lawbringer, whatever they were. They've now removed that from a trait and they've put it into a consumable item. That, I believe, makes it fair. When it's a trait, everyone was just running that one because you get your bars back. That's just good. Now it is a consumable item. I'm fine with that because you lose something. You bring in an item. Also, you're bringing in an item. There's a reason why this is an interesting item. It's because you are bringing in an item as expecting the worst. Like, that's obviously what you do, right? You bring in vitality shots expecting to get hurt. You bring in regen shots expecting to get hurt. You don't bring in an item expecting to die. You bring in a trait expecting to die, but that doesn't take up one of your, I'm literally blanking on that, like Necromancer, right? You bring in traits, right, is expecting people to die, like Resilience or Necromancer. But you don't bring in consumables because you have such limited slots. Consumables are very valuable. So bringing in a consumable, expecting to die, very interesting. Very interesting, and also what it says like about the mindset of the player, like how you're playing and what you're wanting to do. The psychology of that interests me. I like that. It's a conscious decision that you're bringing in an item expecting or, assuming that, yep, I'm going to go down. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, yes, you can bring it in as an insurance policy. I understand. But if you're a confident player, in terms of that, your traits, sure, you've got plenty of those, but a consumable slot? I like it. I like it a lot.
1865 carbine
An aperture. Yeah, sure. Why not?
aperture. Maynard sniper silence.
It's going to depend on how it sounds. Let's have a listen. You know what? Yep, fine with it. It's already slow as It's got a 5-second reload, I think. It's the longest for a single-shot weapon in the game. Right? I'm on board. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Make it suppressed. Who cares? Yeah, I have a friend of mine who's going to use this explicitly, and I can already feel my eyes rolling into the back of my head.
New trait, fast fingers.
One more time? Whoa. Whoa. That was a mighty fast reload, sir. Am I holding... I am. I am holding the bullet in my fingers.
Trait, fast fingers.
I am. Let's have a look again. So...
New trait.
So you... Alright, cool. So...
Sniper silencer. New trait.
So you're already missing a round. You've already got one. You're holding it. Oh, he's fired the one. Sorry. Let's see.
Fast fingers.
Yep. Okay, so it counts. It does count. That's cool. That's a pretty quick reload. That's a pretty quick reload on the Springy. Wow. I don't remember. Was Springy Dum Dum one of the ammos that was being made a scarce ammo? I can't remember. But if the answer was no, Springy Dum Dum with this trait is going to be pretty oppressive. I wonder if it's going to work on the Sparks. Can you imagine the Sparks having a quicker reload? That's the only negative. The only negative to the Sparks is its reload. That's it. It is, in my opinion, the best gun in the game minus its reload. If you give it a quick reload, it's a brute. If it works on the Sparks, I'll be so happy. It's all I'm going to use. I know that I have a Labelle skin. Bugger that, I'm using the Sparks. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick.
That's all for now, hunters.
Thank you, Dennis.
We are so excited to bring such a unique event to you,
Mm-hmm.
and we look forward to seeing you in the Dev Tent
Wonderful.
of Post Malone's
Give us the
Motor
dates. When's it available, baby? It is available December 12th to February 10th. Really, really good. I like that. It gives you time for Christmas. It gives you time for, family events. It works for me. I'm still at uni until, when do I finish? January? I finish in late January, so this works for me. My exams are done. I essentially get all of from February 1st till February 10th to crush this event out. But you best believe I will crush this event out, and you can find me over my Twitch channel where I will pretty much be exclusively doing this. I will crush the event out in 10 days. Watch me do it. I'll be a god. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. Let me know your thoughts below. That was my live reaction that it took a bit of time because I'm a yapper, but I'm a fan. Pretty cool. You know what? I think this is a really cool crossover event. I know that people complained about Ghostface. Just whatever. Just you're entitled to your opinion, but just shut the okay? It's a license. It brings people in. This is really cool. I'm predicting we're going to have some songs as we do every event. It would not surprise me if Postie is singing in one of these songs from the Portsolver band. Pretty sure he will. If he doesn't, that's a big missed opportunity. Or maybe he just was like, nah, bro. I like your game, but I ain't singing. We will see. Regardless, really excited. That's the event. Can't wait for it. I think Crytek have knocked it out of the park. This is pretty cool. Just don't overreact. Just have some fun with it, right? It's a bunch of ones and zeros, guys. Just be chill. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you then.